Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to divide whole numbers, mixed numbers, and fractions. So let's say that you have 4 over 9 divided by 5. Again, unfortunately, we have a fraction here, but this is not a fraction. How do we change any number into a fraction? You put it over 1. So that's the first step. Then we're going to apply the rule. Keep, change, flip. So we're going to keep this fraction, we're going to change it to a multiplication sign, and we're going to flip this. So keep, change, then flip. Now, we can go ahead and multiply top with top and bottom with bottom. 4 times 1 is 4. 9 times 5 is 45. And again, if you practice, you would realize that this, we cannot reduce it. So make sure you practice, guys. And this one, we cannot reduce it. So that's your final answer. Let's look at another example. 3 over 8 divided by 2, 1 over 10. What was the rule? When you're dividing or multiplying, whenever you see a mixed number that you see here, a mixed number, go ahead and change it to an improper fraction. Improper fraction. So how do we do that? By going around like this. 2 times 10 plus 1. So 2 times 10 is 20. 20 plus 1 is 21. And then what was the denominator here? The bottom was 10, so it stays the same. So your problem becomes like this now. 3 over 8 divided by 21 over 10. Now we're going to apply the rule. Keep, change, and then flip. Keep, change, and then flip. Before you do anything again, before you multiply right away, check if you can simplify. In this case, yes, we can simplify. I can simplify 3 with 21. By doing what? By dividing both of them by 3. So if I divide 3 by 3, I get 1. If I divide 21 by 3, I get 7. What about 8 and 10? Yes, I can simplify it. If I divide this and this by 2. Why? Because they're even. So I can easily see it. When they're even numbers, I can simplify them by 2. So 8 divided by 2 gives me 4. 10 divided by 2 gives me 5. So what do I have left? I have 1 over 4 left here, times what? Times 5 over 7. So I have, now I can do top of top and bottom of bottom. 1 times 5 is 5. 4 times 7 is 28. So 5 over 28. Let's look at another one here. Let's say that you have 13 over 15 divided by 4, 1 over 5. Again, the rule doesn't change. Whenever you see a mixed number, change it to an improper fraction. Whenever you see a mixed number, change it to an improper fraction. Only when you're dividing and multiplying, not when you're adding or subtracting. So multiply this and add it to this. Multiply this and add it to this. So 1 times 15 is 15. 15 plus 13 is 28. And the denominator here, 15, stays the same. Let's do the same thing here. 4 times 5 is 20. 20 plus 1 is 21. And the denominator here, 5, stays the same. So let's apply the rule. Keep, change, flip. So we're going to keep the 28 over 15. Change into multiplication sign and flip this guy. Now can we simplify? Yes, again we can. 28 and 21 we can simplify. Remember your times table for 7. We can divide 28 by 7 and we can divide 21 by 7. 28 divided by 7 gives me 4. 21 divided by 7 gives me 3. What about 15 and 5? Yes, we can divide it by 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 15 divided by 5 is 3. So now I have 4 over 3 left here times 1 over 3. So now I can multiply, and remember, don't try to reduce these. You can only reduce a number on top with a number on the bottom only. So top of top, bottom of bottom. 4 times 1 is 4. 3 times 3 is 9. So that's your final answer here. Let's look at one last example. Say that you have 3 over 8 divided by 7. Again, this is a mixed number. We're going to change it. And this is not even a fraction. We're going to change it into a fraction. So how do we change any number into a fraction? We put it over 1. How do we change this into an improper fraction? We do this times this, and we add it to the top. So 4 times 8 is 32. 32 plus 3 is 35. And we keep the denominator the same. We have 35 over 8 divided by 7 over 1. Let's apply the rule. Keep, change, and then flip. So keep 35 over 8 change into multiplication sign, and flip this guy, 1 over 7. Can we simplify? Yes, we can, because I can divide this by 7, and I can divide this by 7 as well. 7 divided by 7 is 1. 35 divided by 7 is 5. So I have 5 over 8 times 1 over 1. So now, all I have left to do is multiply top with top and bottom with bottom. So 5 times 1 is 5. 8 times 1 is 8. Can we simplify? No. So that's my final answer. Thanks for watching and make sure to practice. Bye.